All right. I'm going to go ahead and start a reading. I've been trying to upload live video since 11. Okay. Since 11 p.m. on the 1st of January. And the platform refuses to let me go live. I went live on the 25th. Everything went smoothly, connected smoothly. Everything was just fine. But on the 1st at 11 p.m., the platform, for some reason, it just kept saying going live and buffering. Okay, so I just finished. Well, I'm not finished eating my burger, but I was eating while I was trying to upload video. So you might see a live stream. I need to floss. You might see a live stream where it says live stream, and I was trying, in case people showed up, I was trying to let them know, and I was typing in, but sometimes the typing, I wouldn't even see what I was typing before all the words would show up, so I would wait. So that was taking forever too, and then it's buffering for a whole hour. It's so I just decided let it go. Might need a new computer. Or anyway, so well, not a new computer, but a new system. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started with the reading. What's going on with the reading? Let's go ahead and just get started because all that was just annoying. Okay, but I can't let that bother me. I can't let it bother me. And today's the 2nd of January, 2026, and I was trying to do a reading for New Year's before the day ended. So I was starting at 11, but if you look, the live stream said I was going to start at a certain time at 11 something, but it did not start. So I'm letting you know now that I was going to do a live stream, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that down because it's unnecessary to leave it up there. I was only typing to let people know if they was jumping on that I was trying to get it to work. But since it didn't work, I'm going to go ahead and delete that. It was for New Year's. Um, it's a live stream, but it's not. It's not even. There's nothing on there. It's just me typing. Okay. The other live stream I did was December 25th. That's a working live stream, but that's the last time the live stream has worked for my computer. So it could be that I need a new computer to live stream, updated computer. And that could be it. I have no idea if that's it, but I think that's it. So I'll be able to live stream when I get a brand new computer with an updated Windows and all that. But the 25th, the Windows was just fine that I have. Anyway, let's get started. All right, okay. Blessings. Oh, that's good. Blessings. A Hierophant. Two of Swords. Uncertain. Uncertainty. Uh, oh my goodness. It says blessings are uncertain. Someone's uncertain. You, me, anyone that feels like their blessings are coming in, you might be uncertain because it's not here. Obviously, it's not there if you're uncertain if you're going to get it. It's not there yet. But it says you've done the work. It's right there. The first card out says you've graduated. You're literally in front of the person saying your names at your graduation. You've got the key to this thing. You've got the key to this new thing that you're supposed to create. You're supposed to go out to the world and share. Yeah, it says so. But people are uncertain if they're going to get the blessing that they're supposed to get for this thing that you've done. If you've graduated, Hierophant comes out. The Hierophant comes out and says blessings. It says if you do this thing, will bless you. And you're like, okay, we're all waiting. You're at the graduation. Literally, you're waiting and your name is being called. It doesn't have to be a real graduation. It could be, but your name is being called and you're being given the keys to something, a blessing that is particularly for you. Okay. Okay. It has your markings. It's something each person graduating, you could be a valedictorian, whatever you call that. Everybody, had the different GPA. You have your different scores. You have your moments. Your what you were good in, what you could use a little work on, but you still graduated because you got the right grades in those things. Okay, but you are uncertain because you have two swords down, but they're swords. Okay, you've heard the truth that there's blessings that come with this thing that you've done. There are keys to this blessing. Okay, you're going to be handed the keys. You have two people and you have two keys, and they're telling them, "Hey, these are your keys," and it's almost like property. Okay, maybe you're going to get keys to a property. Okay, because you've earned it. You've learned something. You graduated something. You're going to get the keys to your blessings. Okay. Your blessing. Okay. It could be a house, a car, the keys to someone's heart, the keys to to opening a family member's heart or a love interest, preferably new. You don't want anybody from 2025 and before to come into 2026 if they were still absent Thanksgiving, Christmas, and the first of 2026. If you did not celebrate with these people or talk to them in a loving way as if you were family or a friend, they don't go into your 2026. If you've known these people, if they were your ex, if they were an ex lover, and they did not celebrate these things with you, why are they going into 2026 with you? Okay, those three things I listed are very important to a lot of people. Those are family time days. Okay, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and New Year's Eve. I would say four New Year's Eve for some people. I'm just saying, and also Christmas Eve because that's when some kids open their presents at night. If you're not religious or if you're not into the holidays, that's not the point. The point is the principle of the thing. Okay, all right. Um, but it says these are supposed you know that these keys come with the blessings to open up these keys are to open up your blessings. But why are you uncertain if you're going to get them? Are you thinking someone's making this up, lying to you? Why is there uncertainty? The swords are down. Okay, the swords are down. They're not up. Okay, um, uncertain. That's why the swords are facing downward. If you were certain, it'd be up because you're certain it's time to go. It's time. That's usually when people hold swords up during war, and they're about to use that thing. Okay, I'm just saying. But when it's held down, it's for safety. It's for you're not ready to use it. You're holding it down. You're not ready to use that thing. Okay, but this is not up. This uncertain means that you don't know if whatever you're being told is the truth, or are you being played or being tricked, maybe by some religious force, some cult force, or some higher force that is saying these things. Are you doubting? That's what I'm getting. Are you doubting? Because why are your blessings not here? It says you've done everything. You're graduating. The first card out, Angel of Blessings with your keys right there and the paper about to run the names off that, hey, you graduated. The names of the people on that papers right there. The names of the people. They're holding it ready to announce it. Okay? And people are at this. It's not that they're ready to announce it. You know who you are. You just know. But you just need them. Just like a graduation, you know which school you went to. They know who their graduates are. You're going to be there sitting in the pews waiting for them to call you. That means everybody that's supposed to be there or has done the work. You will know if you've done the work because you will know you are part of that graduation for higher learning, spiritual higher learning. You've done the work. Okay? A lot of you have done the work. It's time to just get your keys so you can unlock your blessings, unlock your creative juices, whatever. And you're just waiting because each person's name is going to get called. I'm just in the spiritual sense, you know your name is being called. Okay, you just know. But I'm getting that some of you are uncertain if your name is going to be called. It's almost like the Academy Award when you get nominated, you're being told to show up. Okay, there's going to be a lot of people showing up. Okay, but the right ones will be called. The ones that are, but you're like, I know I did the work, everything that was asked of me. Where are these keys? Where are these blessings, right? All right, let's clarify the blessings card. Maybe something just didn't want me to put this on as a live reading. Maybe I need to have this in my computer as just my own personal upload, as my own personal video. Okay. And a personal video and then upload it, but not to do it live. Maybe this is not one of the videos that you do live. Okay. Maybe something else. Because I kind of felt like I should have done a regular upload video at 11. I felt like I should have done that first, but I was like, it's almost 12. Let's do a live. And then the live it just took away the whole 11 to 12. It just took the whole hour trying to get the live started, even after 12. So now it's January 2nd, 2026. It's, the point of doing a New Year's video before the second, the live buffering just took all that away. It took a whole hour of my time. Okay. But like I said, it could be the computer. Maybe live stream needs another system, but uploading is a little different. Watching, uploading, but the live stream, I think it takes more energy or to run it. I don't know. I don't think it does because actually on the 25th it ran. I think they disabled these things, so we have to buy another computer, which I thought was against the law, but okay. Because I say the 25th of December 2025, you can look, I have a live stream. Everything was smooth. I was able to get on there, do my thing. Then on the 1st, it doesn't want to work and it buffers me for a whole hour. How is that? That's not even a whole week. So there's something going on with that. I think it's them wanting you to buy a system or buy another. It's like they do things with the phones and the computers to get you to spend your money on new things. These companies. Okay. Angel of blessings. That's the blessings, the Hierophant. So someone has your blessings. Someone has, your higher self. Is it your higher self or your higher self, all your higher selves collectively? Your blessings are waiting to be handed to you. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Your name, somebody's uncertain on why they're not receiving it. And I'm one of those that's uncertain on what is going on. I've done the work. Where is it? So, all right, cool. All right, so, woo, Nine of Pentacles. Didn't I say you done the work? You're waiting. You're like, oh, the tree is right here. Your berries, like you're uncertain. Like, where's the fruit for my labor? You have the Nine of Pentacles. You want to be independent, okay? But you're. It's kind of like, um, someone else's though is looking at your tree and seeing it has no fruit. Why are they hiding? Someone is checking on your stuff to make sure that you have. They keep checking to make sure you don't have it. Like they're cloaked. They're cloaked to make sure you don't have it. I never really focused on that. There's and then you see a pig right there, a hog, really fat. It's like somebody else has been eating off of your tree because they've been like eating. They've been greedy. This is a greedy person, and they're cloaking and hiding behind the scenes, eating off of your trees. That's why you're wondering. You're uncertain. You're like, wait a minute. This blessing is supposed to be coming in. What is going on? That's because somebody else eating off your tree. But you're doing the work. You planted this tree so that you can eat the fruit of your labor. Here you have somebody hiding in the background. And you sense it because look, you're kind of looking back like, I know that I feel there's somebody there. Kind of like I sense something's something's amiss. Something is behind the scenes. Is it look at that scenery back there? Something's behind the scenes. I just have a feeling somebody is taking something that belongs to me. This is why every time I look, I do the work, but every time I look, I don't see any fruit on the tree. Okay, that's the thing is that this is somebody sucking up your blessing. It's not even theirs. It says you're doing the hard work. Mm-hmm. With a Knight of Cups. All right, spirituality. This is somebody pretending to be spiritual. Okay, they just know the little basics. Okay, and they're watching you. They're keeping an eye on you. Have that crow up there. They're keeping an eye on you, repeating what you say. That's what it is. And they see you as their ship coming in. Whatever you say, that your messages could talk of love, of relationship, of comfort, inspiration, and that's the cup. This is a person that comes and take it. They see you whenever you speak. They see you as the source of someone they can take from. So whoever this person is, they've been working. They've been using your work. I mean your work to to um to make to further their business. Okay, maybe a family business. Maybe they're building generational wealth from you. So you might be a speaker, or you might be someone that's inspirational or just loving. And this person, they come to take the message. This is a messenger. Okay. This is somebody that's portraying a messenger. It says you're uncertain. Your blessings are being taken by somebody that's also pretending to be like you. But they don't know this person's they know just the basics, just to and they're also mimicking a bunch of people that speak a certain way so they can infiltrate. Okay, they're watching really close. Look at that crow, watching really close what you're saying. This person is coming towards you. You have a river flowing, and they see you as the ship coming in to continue making money. Spiritual. This is somebody that's also speaks of inspiration. Okay. But this is just somebody that takes the message and goes out and act like they're the messenger as well. Okay, but they're coming in as a knight. This is somebody that just say, "Oh, spirituality is making a lot of money. Let's just, and then they'll go listen to other people, and then they'll take your talking points, and some of them may have cards, may not have cards to put out, but some people are using your talking points to make money, to become independent. But you're looking like, where is this money? This channel is for adults. I clicked on I always click on the in the description that it's not for kids. Okay? If it's not for kids, I shouldn't have to worry about showing cards with pictures on it. Because we have monuments out in the world, especially in Italy, right? Where the statues are exposed. And children walk in Italy all the time. So I'm not understanding why this platform is trying to tell people whether to show their cards and to hide, what's on the card. What is this? It's hypocritical. These are corporations that are hypocrites. They're not going to tell Italy to put clothes on their statues. Kids are always walking past, adults are walking past. This is not a kids channel. This is an adult channel. Adults can see this. It's just a drawing. And the crazy part is, like, I'm starting to see people say, oh, community guidelines. That doesn't make sense. How is it do we have videos of Italy? I'm going to come, actually, I want to look that up since that just came up as a question. I'm going to look that up and see if they even show statues on this on YouTube platform. I want to see if YouTube is allowing those videos of those statues to be shown without covering their parts. And if I see that is very hypocritical. I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to do that. If they're allowing those videos to be shown of the statue of David and all those statues of those women, when you drive past, you see statues on buildings with the women with their breasts and all kinds of stuff. So those videos can be seen, but you won't let cards with the same images be seen? Cards. But the statues can be seen in your videos. Y'all got to know when people are being hypocritical and trying to control you. Sounds like a form of control just to be petty. Because if you're not going to do it for this content creator that is making videos of statues that are naked, or driving past buildings that have statues on the buildings, but they're naked, they have exposures. But the platform depends on who you are. So if you're from Italy, I promise you the platform may not stop your video from going, and it may get thousands of views and stay on. But if you're a certain type of content creator, they start micromanaging you. And if you feel like it's being done to everybody, they feel happy about it. But I'm telling you, go look it up. If you find statues that are naked and the platform is allowing those videos to stay up, I mean any type of video. There's buildings with statues where people are, the statues are naked. You find any video on this platform, but you have been told guidelines and that platform is still standing, you need to complain. You need to get your money back if they ever stopped your channel. That's just my opinion, because that just came up suddenly. That just came up. It was meant to be said. But anyway, I put this, upload up. I don't know if, and I don't really care, but I don't know if anybody's going to watch this video or not. But like I said, I will have my time to speak in front of a lot of people in the future. So whether they want, to let my channel play or not, that's not my concern. I'm just putting out the message because it's annoying. It's annoying to see now that now readers are covering up, their cards. It's annoying. It's like it's like another distraction. These cards were made like this. Who is behind the scenes doing this? It's another way to distract you. And that little distraction when you're like, oh, let me, then you forget the message. Okay, it's a way to distract us. We've got to let. This is another way that the government has these people distracting us from the message, because now we're having to be busy covering up things that are part of the part of life. You remember when they told people to, women to not breastfeed in public? You have to cover up. That was trying to control women. Now women are like taking their power back. Like, wait a minute, we're not going to be under a baby's not going to be under a hot sheet. I remember when my babies used to sweat a whole lot. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm inside. When I used to take the bus when I was younger, it was like, oh my gosh, he's so sweaty, and I'm in the bus, and I don't want anybody, because people was making us ashamed of something that's natural. It's another way of trying to control us. Just another distraction. I love breastfeeding all my babies, and I would never change that for the world, because that's the way to find out if something's going bad, or if something's going good or bad with your baby. You know, you need to know if they're breathing right when they're breastfeeding. You need to know if they're eating right. Don't just anyway. That's my take. Okay. So we have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Six of Cups, and this was just to clarify the Two of Swords. Okay, I was going to say that. Um, okay, see how that distracts you. I was just talking about how we have to do unnecessary things as a distraction, and then I almost forget the message. You see what I perfect example. This card, I'm supposed to clarify it for this. That's what I was meaning to say. So we have the Eight of Cups and Six of Cups. So it's also uncertain on if you're going. It's like some people are thinking, if I walk away from this, I'm okay. Some people are saying, I'm getting this blessing, right? So you're telling me if I walk away from an ex or a family member, because we have the Six of Cups, you're telling me if I walk away from these people that I once cared about, that didn't care much about me, but if I walk away from them, you promise to give me a soulmate. If I leave this person behind, because we have uncertainty, some people are like, okay, if I leave my, my masculine or my feminine, if I leave these people that have been a headache, what's to say that I'm going to get this new soulmate? Where's this gift? Who's to say I'm going to get this gift of this new soulmate, of this new person that's supposed to be coming in? That's some people are uncertain of these blessings, not just monetarily. They want to know where's the proof? They've done the work, but they don't see the results of what the blessings are supposed to come. The energies are saying these certain blessings. The Hierophant is the energy of higher learning. Oh, yes, you've done the work. You're graduated. You're like, okay, where's this blessing? Why is mine taking so long? Why is it taking so long? Okay, you're okay. You left a soulmate. Well, you left a so-called soulmate, somebody that you gave a lot of emotions to. We have Eight of Cups, and then you have one cup right here. Well, you have Eight of Cups, and you have six. You have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You have 14 cups here. You're way past 10, so you're waiting for some emotional support. You're waiting for a soulmate. You're waiting for love. Okay, that's that major cup right there. She's handing to someone. It's a gift of love. Okay, it could be flowers. You're waiting for that person that would give you flowers on to show they love you, your birthday, or somebody, I'm the uncertainty is that okay, who's to say that if I leave these toxic people behind, that I'm going to get this new soulmate. Okay. So, or soul tribe. Okay. If I leave the people behind in 2025, what's to say that I'm not being tricked or being played? Because this world is full of tricks. It's full of tricksters. It's full of players. It's full of people that actually know you're waiting for your soulmate. And in the past, before 2025, these people were blocking it. They saw these people heading towards you in their car, walking towards you, and they whispered in these people's ear, paid these people, okay, to not be with you or to not to F up their relationship. And these people was willing to do it, okay? You can't get me. You can't get me to be la 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 walking down the street and then some weirdo say, don't like your boyfriend. Well, I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have a husband. I don't have a fiance. So I'm just giving an example. I'm single. I'm ooh, I was celibate for almost going on 4 years. Then I did the one thing I told myself not to do. I dated somebody that walked in and out my neighborhood. I said I would never for years, decades. I said I would never date anyone that lived in the same neighborhood as me. I said that. I've never done it. So when I do it for the first time, I own my house, okay? Downtown Newport News. I own my house, okay? I've been owning it since 2022. Um, my son, he owns a house too. He owns one in Virginia Beach. So we own, I'm trying to I'm trying to break generational curses, okay? And we're doing the best I can. My son, he owns a house in Virginia Beach, but he lives in California, okay? Because he's on duty. He has to, he's in the military. So we're trying to break generational curses by just doing the right thing out here, okay? And we got a lot of people out here just shady as heck, but we're not going to let them stop us. Okay. They did beauty spells on me, you know, weight spells on me. I'm going to try to get the weight off because I look pretty skinny. I look pretty either way, but I'm just saying beauty spells, they kind of make you, stop doing certain things for yourself. Okay. But there's a lot of things that people can do, like copy you. And then you're like, I don't want to wear that because they copied me. That makes it where you don't wear your stuff. And now they can just see you and, oh, you're wearing a purple shirt. And then they come out their house the same time. They're wearing a purple shirt. Or you're just getting in your vehicle and you're getting your vehicle started. And then somebody walks past the window wearing the same type of shirt you're wearing or whatever. And you're like, what the hell's going on? They're trying to get you to go and change so they can wear what you have, because that destiny swap is to get you to stop liking what you like. Meaning they're going to have people imitate you, copy you, and you're going to see it. You're going to see it. But in your mind, if you're not awakened, you're going to be like, oh, they're copying me. Let me go change. You're the one that's changing different things or dimming your light. Oh, well, I'm too much for them. I better not talk like that. Oh, the truth hurts. I might as well not say the truth. Then they get you to just not, to shut. They get you to shut up and not tell the truth. They get you to stop wearing your clothes. You wear your hair a certain way, and then somebody else starts wearing it the same way, and then it gets you to like, oh, I don't want to wear that. I'm going to go wear a different color, or put on a different color, or oh, somebody's wearing the same kind of lips. It's just like if you are not aware of witchcraft, by the time you wake up out of it, you will see everybody else dressing the way you used to dress and look the way you used to look. And you're like, oh my gosh, you look in the mirror, you look strange, you look different. But you look online, you see somebody that look the way you used to look, dress the way you used to dress. Like, what the hell's going on here? Pretty much, they're looking like the old you, which is you, but you gave it up by not knowing on purpose. You didn't know on purpose that you were giving up your essence. Whenever you saw them copying you, you would stop and do a different style. Well, they just got you to stop being you, and then they're trying to get you to bring to be somebody else so that they can be the you that you gave up. Can't do that. Start to realize if they're gonna wear the same clothes you're wearing, oh well. Color hair, oh well. Same lipstick, whatever. You know what did I say? What did I say? Do you be you? Be you. You say, you know what? You're uncertain on what's going on, but you know you've done the work and you're a star. You're one of the ones that are supposed to be in the limelight. You're supposed to have your blessing. You're supposed to have your luxury. You're supposed to have the blessings that come with tackling hard work. You were determined. If you're a messenger, you just were determined to put out the messages because you was told to be a messenger of inspiration. All right? Like blood, sweat, and tears. Whatever. Sometimes it's hard to tell people the truth, give them a message, but you did it anyway. And sometimes the way you have to say it was kind of rough. People didn't like how you said it. They didn't like how you cussed. They didn't like how you was really demanding and saying things really harsh. Like a lot of tarot readers, a lot of tarot readers, and there's a lot of inspirational people too, and a lot of podcasters that are really, just direct with the truth. When I say truth, I don't mean, all the other stuff that people claim to be the truth. I mean, when you hear it and you hear it, you resonate. Okay. You resonate as in it sounds truthful. When you break it down, it still sounds like you, by the time you're done breaking it down, you come to their evaluation. Whatever whatever they evaluated, whatever they came up with, by the time you break down what they said, you come to the same conclusion that they came to. That's how you know. That's how you know. Just like when you're doing math and they tell you to write it down and the teacher is like, hey, I want to see your work. You both may do it two separate types of ways to see how you got the work. But as long as you come up with the same answer, okay? As long as it comes up to the same answer, it makes sense. Then you know you resonate with that person and they're somebody you can trust. There's a lot of people out there that say a lot of stuff, but then they say a lot of crazy stuff that is like, come on now. I thought you was better than that. When it comes to like um opinions about things, okay? But then they throw personal things into it that are like, really? Why are you being like that? Anyway, so um so it's nothing wrong with, being direct and cursing and all that stuff. Cursing as in cuss words. As long as you're not fighting, you know, talking bad. Like arguing, fighting, or something like that. If you're in a video arguing and fighting and you're cussing at each other, that's not what I mean by cursing. You're not gonna. There's nothing you can learn from that. Nothing. Page of Cups. You're gonna have somebody offer you a relationship for the first time, okay? And but you're going to be very picky because we have a page, someone brand new or someone you've known still offering you page like behavior, or someone saying let's start over. But even if you've known this person for 20 years, 15, 10, or 5, they're still coming in as a page of cups because you didn't get to know each other. every time they're ghosting you, if it's 5 years later, you're like brand new. You don't really don't know this person. But there may be somebody that you've known for a long time, wanting to start over, wanting to now give you the attention, and you may be indifferent about it. So you're going to be very picky, very choosy. But I'm seeing multiple. There's a couple of options. You have options here, okay? Because you do have 3 cups down here, and then you have a fourth cup, and then you have this person offering one. So now I see there's 5 cups. There's going to be somebody that's going to be rejected. They're going to be really sad that you're not interested because indifference is here. The cup of indifference, and the cup of it could be you also just thinking about the offers that were given to you, and some of you are thinking, wow, somebody with nothing, somebody that has somebody with nothing to offer emotionally, or somebody that needs you to feed them emotionally is approaching you. Somebody that needs too much attention emotionally, and you're going to be indifferent about it. You're like, I'm not here to be your mother. We're talking about lovers, right? We're talking about 2 people, soulmates coming together. And you're like, you're the star. You're going to put me first, but you're not going to you're not going to be with someone that's just offering page-like behavior where, oh, let's just get to, let's just be, you know, whatever, friends. Okay. You're like, nope, not looking for friends, too old for that. You're looking, oh, sorry. You're looking for something long term. So anybody coming in that's brand new, even if you've known them for a long time, but you didn't get to really know each other, it's considered like a fresh start, a brand new start, a new cup. Because the page here is a person, is a young person, but the relationship is young. Okay. Even if you know them for 20 years, like I said, the relationship is young because you didn't get to know each other. The person didn't pour into you. Okay. And now they're wanting to pour into you. But what can they really pour into you but beginner stages? Like, oh, I love you. Oh, I want to be with you. Why? That is a stage of trying to start over. Okay. That's a beginner stage. If you've known this person for 20 years, why are they at the beginner stage? Coming to you with an offer, saying, and 5 of cups, this person is regretful, they're sad. There's somebody that's sad, that's regretting what they've done and hoping that you take them back. You remember, in the 5 of cups, you have 3 cups in the picture of the 5 of cups that has spilled, right? And then you have 2 cups still standing. Okay. And these 2 cups are up in people's hand. They're in people's hands right now. Or so there's a cup that's so-called in some like higher up's hand. And then there's somebody else. Okay. I don't know who that somebody else is, but I know that there's something going on here where there's several cups up and they're offering you a relationship. But I'm not telling you that the past is not going to be involved in that, because there are people that you have known for years. They're going to be offering you a cup and you're like, wait a minute. You're just now offering me a cup and we've known each other for 5, 10, 15, 20 something years. You're just now offering it. That's that page level. And you're indifferent. Some of you are indifferent. You're going to have to, the 5 of cups here, saying somebody's going to be disappointed. You're going to be in sorrow. You got to let them go because you're the star. And you got to be put first. You're putting yourself first, 2026. You got to put yourself first. Look at that big star. Yeah, bathe in putting yourself first. Bathe in it. All right. The reading is literally put yourself first. All right. So we have the star. I'm going to leave the star card up there. Oh, the 2 of cups at the bottom. Let's clarify the star card. We already, the star card is representing Seven of Cups. I just said that, didn't you need to be put first. So now you have options. But the thing about options is that you don't know what you're going to get. Okay, you just have to look in these cups. This time around, this with the star card being clarified, it says you're just going to have to look in these cups next time. Okay, ask questions, not later, but now. What do you have to offer? What do you want from me? What do you have? Okay. You're gonna have to look in these cups because some of these cups are coming with deception. Okay. I saw the Ace of Wands. All right, so the star is out again. The star is out again. The star, it says, wow, you rested, you healed. This star is a healer. You healed so you know how to heal others. Okay. You healed, now you know how to heal others. You're like, if you do this and you do this and you do this, you'll heal from that. You heal from that. You heal from that. So you are also somebody with the Hierophant that can teach people how to heal. Okay. How to heal others, how to heal themselves. Okay. I know you guys uncertain, but we have the star card coming out twice. Twice, two different decks. Star card, star card. The star, the star. There's a portal opening. There's definitely a portal opening. Hmm. Yeah, it's opening. Right here, it didn't show the portal. It's saying you need to be put first. But right here, there's a portal opening. So if you're uncertain, don't be uncertain. Your time's coming for this portal to open. Um, so just keep bathing in in the love that you are not able to give to these people anymore. Bathe in it yourself. Love yourself. Yeah. So that you can manifest. Well, you actually don't need to do the work anymore. You graduated. So it's kind of like waiting for your certificate to show up, you know, which is your spiritual inheritance. Okay. The spiritual inheritance doesn't come from people doing evil to people you love. That's not a spiritual inheritance. So if you do get something, if something does happen, that's bad to somebody you love, and then, you get something out of it, that's not your spiritual inheritance. Don't let anybody tell you that that's how spiritual inheritance works. Spiritual inheritance do not take innocence to give you your trophy, to give you your reward. They don't take innocent people's lives or possessions to give you your reward. It's just like running a race. You don't go and take somebody else's trophy and give it to the first three runners up. You make a whole a whole trophy with that and engrave that person's name on it. You put the person's name on it, and then when they win the race, like a track race or whatever, Olympics, they win the Olympics, you have three trophies waiting: gold, silver, and I don't know, copper, whatever, gold, um, platinum, silver, copper, whatever it is that you have going on. However, the trophies come, you have three trophies, three runners up, they win, and they stand. The winner is in the middle, the other two's on the side, and they're waiting for their award to be handed to them. You don't go and take from somebody. You don't go and say, hey, last year's winner, give me your trophy. Let me put somebody else's name on it and give it to this new winner. That's not how it works. So your spiritual inheritance will not come from somebody else's innocence, because the other winner, the winners from the year before, they earned that. So why would you take it from them to give it to somebody new? So your spiritual inheritance does not come out of deception or out of greed and evilness to other people to get it. Okay, spiritual inheritance. I mean, I'm talking about good people. It doesn't come from hurting good people. Your spiritual inheritance will not come from hurting good people. If anything, it will come from the universe will take it from people that have hurt you, that have done you wrong, that have slandered your name, done everything heinous to you. In fact, that's where the universe likes to pull it from so it can tear down their towers, their companies, their organizations. Universe does that. It tears down those things and then your spiritual inheritance comes from there because that's how you wash. That's how you cleanse the wealth is you take it the universe takes it from evil people, and when they give it to a person that is good, it cleanses that wealth so that it can go back into the system cleansed. So this is why it's important that the collective come in and heal people, because when they receive this prosperity and wealth, it is a way to wash, it is a way to cleanse the money by you just touching it. But you have to be, you see, the thing is that you touching money now doesn't cleanse it. Okay, because you're not in, we're talking about the luxury, the money when you get it in luxury. When you get this blessing, that's when the cleansing will begin. So if you have not received the blessing yet, the cleansing for what, see, each, I'm just being, gosh dang it, I'm getting downloads. Let me just be quiet. I'm done talking about that. It's a cleansing. I think I get the rest of the message. I don't even, this reading is going to take forever if I put it in there reading. Okay. Ace of Cups and the Devil. Ace of Cups and the Devil. Let's clarify that. Love and temptation. Ooh, the Queen of Wands at the bottom. Love and temptation. Oh my gosh. Love and temptation. Love coming in, but I just got it with the Queen of Wands. It means you're very attractive. You're very tempting. It's very tempting for you, because you have options with the Seven of Cups. It's going to be very tempting to just pick one person because you have never been treated like a star before. You have the star card coming out twice. You've been a star, a regular star, but now you're about to be a star with a portal attached. So whenever people meet you, that portal is open. It's like that's when we have not been to this graduation yet. It's a room full of people that are the collective. It's a room full of people nominated to be to represent the collective. That has not happened. If you have not been in a room full of people, and I'm not one of them in the room, you haven't been in that room. I'm going to tell you that right now. I am very direct and very stern and very honest. If I was not in that room with you, you was not at the graduation. And I'm not going to sugarcoat what I just said. I'm not going to play around with my words. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I said what I said. If I was not in the room, if you did not see me in that room, wherever this graduation is taking place, wherever this collective, the chosen ones, if I was not in the room as somebody that was speaking, which I'm being told I'm supposed to speak, but they've been shutting my channel down. They've been shutting me. They've been trying to close my throat chakra by shutting my channel from everyone seeing me. They've been doing everything. If you do not see me at this collective graduation, that is not the calling. It has been orchestrated by the government and whoever else, some religious factor. If you are a chosen one and you show up, I'm talking about real collective, not chosen one. Okay. I don't know why they use the word chosen one. I need to get out of that habit. The ones they call chosen ones, the real ones, if you show up at this meeting, this gathering, and you're so inspired, these people told you, you must be, we have a thing, you have to go to it. And you show up and you believe everything they say. And you believe that the people up there are the ones. I'm just speechless. I'm kind of like, people are going to be fooled. There's going to be a situation where there's going to be a fake star that has no portal attached, and a star that actually has a portal attached. I am that star with a portal attached. I can come up with new perspectives at any given time. I have a portal attached to me. Why do you think I'm being a lot of things going on around me? People stealing my videos, my talking points, trying to be like me, trying to dress like me in my neighborhood. What do you think? Yeah, I have a portal attached, but this portal will not be able to bring. I have told my portal, do not open to give out any gifts that will make corporations very successful. Don't do it, because why why would I give them success and they give me nothing? They do everything to get my talking points. You see this platform, they put ads on some of my videos in the past. I don't know if they still do it. I don't really search for that stuff anymore. I don't care, because it takes too much of my time trying to figure that out. But they get paid for every person that has a channel. Okay, they do get paid. Not one dime has gone to me. Why do you think now? Do you know why I don't trust? I don't trust for my portal to be open and just giving ideas to save the world. And then the world is just laughing at me and taking my ideas and making money and letting me stay downtown in a small house where I want to live. I want to live in a mansion. That's what I want. Anyway, I've earned it. There's a lot of things I've done. I've even come up with an idea. There's a corporation that has been running with my idea for years, documents and all. They even use my talking points in a commercial, but I haven't seen a single dime. And I told them, when I put it on the internet, I told them, I just want notoriety. I just want money for putting this idea out. And I put it in detail, the whole idea. There's a company running right now and even had an ad out on the commercial with my talking points. And then they took it down because I saw it when I was walking past my living room one day. I'm like, what? Did they just say? Because I know my own words, word for word. Wow. Because they knew those words would sell. They would sell the talking point. Anyway, so there's someone that's also keeping an eye on your love life, with the eye looking into your cup. But it says you're going to be looking in your cup to see if something is deceptive as well. Anyway, I did say that earlier with the Seven of Cups. I said you're going to be looking into your cup to see who's deceptive and who's awake and who's not, who's real and who's not. Look at the moon cycles. Who's awake and who's not? Who's fully awakened? Who's fully formed in their spirituality to yoke with you? Okay, so you're going to be looking. Yes, you're going to be tempted because there's going to be a lot of good-looking people that are attracted to you, that want to be with you. And yes, you're going to have options, but you're going to have to look very closely. You might have to just date and look very closely, because it's not always the first one you pick that's going to be the best. You need to have options, and it says you should, but be careful. So you may, when you go out on a date, go out in like battle buddy, like military battle buddy system, but more than one person. and you need to trust them. So I'd suggest, if you know anyone, if you're when you're in this star theme and these options are coming in, you're gonna have people that you trust go out on a date with you to keep an eye on you. And I promise you nobody will mess with you. When you have truth tellers keeping guard, watching, making sure each other is safe, even if you have to go to the hotel room, you can still date, you can still make love, whatever. It's your choice, it's your decision who you want to date. But I'm telling you, there's a better system coming in where you're not just going to leave your friend to just drive off with someone and it's a first date. It's going to be a system where it's almost like having your parents approve your date, and being very, your dad is like having a dad there that's very stern. Okay, but we haven't had that in decades, right? Well, that's coming in, and but this is going to be people that are stars watching out for each other. Yes. So if a star is out on a date, guess who's keeping guard, making sure they come out of that hotel room alive, or somebody's gonna get stomped down. Truth tellers don't. Truth tellers, we cannot play. We know that's the truth. We need to keep an eye on each other. We're very important, and because we know we're an important piece of the puzzle, we're going to make sure we keep each other safe. We are each other's protection, just like these groups. They're tight knit. They're each other's protection. That's the same way we need to be. But telling the truth, and we're not going to be sneaky. You're going to see us right directly in your face. You're like, oh, your date to be like, who are they? Why are they standing here? They're there to protect me. See, the truth tellers, we tell the truth. We're going to tell the truth. But all these other groups, when they're there stalking around, walking around, acting like they're not really there, they're hiding their hand, throwing stones and hiding their hand, pretending they're not watching you. They're not listening to you. They're not videotaping you. Truth tellers, we're right there. Yeah, we're watching. I'm videotaping you just to make sure, I know what you look like when you go in there with my friend, and, yeah, she like you. He like you. Yeah, there's no hotel visit for your first date, because we know seven of cups requires, we need to keep an eye on each other. We're a bunch of adults, yeah, but we're going to watch each other's children, and we're going to watch each other too. I got more to say. My portals is open. I got so many ideas, but I can't keep saying it in this video because they got, listening devices in the TVs somewhere in my house, because you should see the ads that show up on my TV, and the suggestions on videos I should watch. And I haven't even, I just said things, and they know what kind of, cat food I buy, and I don't even own a cat, but we go and buy cat food, and the same day that brand is showed up for the first time on our TV. Okay, I'll wait. All right, but I'm not asking anyone to believe me. It's all made believe, fairy tale. Don't believe me. It's fine. I really don't give a damn. All right, so we had two star cards. All right, I'm just doing one video, uploading one video, because it takes forever to upload even one video now. So, all right, so let's. What else is going on in this? What else is going on in this reading? I said I don't even own a cat, but they have, there are cats that come around here. They've been coming around here for the last 4 years since I bought this house. But three of wands here. Ooh, there we go. I have a reading where I talk about just being born to three of wands. Always going towards the new thing, something new. Always launching something new ideas, new beginnings, spontaneous, um, just ready. Okay, ready for something new. Queen of Cups. There you go. Queen of Cups. Then we have the Three of Wands, right? Three of Wands is the Three of Cups. I mean, the Queen of Cups. That's what I'm talking about. See? Always ready for something new and ready for love, ready to give emotionally. Always ready for something new, like ready to give love to someone new, a new baby, a new partner. You're always, with the Queen of Cups, you're always ready for something new. So you can give your love to it. Okay. You can give your love to new places, new vehicle, new home. You can't wait to give your love to something new. That's what it's saying right now. To someone new, something new. Put some love into it with the Queen. Temperance. What? Temperance? That's good. And you want to it reciprocated. That's what's up. I know it. I know it. I know it. You want to pour, you want to go towards a new beginning and pour into it so that, when you pour into it, you're hoping that it pours right back into you. Give and take, emotional give and take. Oh my gosh, this is so good. This is so good. Nice. Hmm. We have a lot of cards. All right, so I'm going to take all those cards because it had the word judgment in the front. And because it has judgment, I want to see what's being judged. I'm nosy. I'm nosy right now. Judgment on what? They're calling judgment on a king of wands. Ooh. We talked about the queen of wands earlier. Tempting. A speaker, someone very attractive. Um, with um, the devil card with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, tempting. You're very tempting. You're very attractive too. But your suitors, you might be tempted, you know, by so many. Um, yeah. Um, yes. Okay. King of Wands. That's next. And then you have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Ooh, the Death card. We got transition, transformation. This is the King of Wands wants to go from being someone that's very tempting sexually. I think they want you to see them with the Nine of Cups. They want to be emotionally satisfied now. They want to they're like, you know what? The final judgment is that this King of Wands just wants to be emotionally um at peace. So I think it's saying, in order for this King of Wands to be emotionally at peace, they're gonna have to their old self has got to die off. Their old self. They've got to go through a whole transformation, and they know it. And because you've rejected somebody here, the judgment for this King of Wands is that you need to go and find your peace. You need to go and find where you are emotionally okay. That you won't, that you're not depending on people to fill your cup. You're not dependent on people to always, this or a person. It could be that there's a king of wands, somebody that's very attractive. The ladies like them. The men like her. It's just that, or vice versa, whatever. Um, it could be that With the Nine of Cups, somebody is finally left alone, because you with the Eight of Cups earlier, it says you're moving on. With the Three of Wands, it says you're starting a new beginning. And so it's you that has left this King of Wands. That's what I'm getting, because it says Three of Wands, you're moving on. You're starting a new beginning. And you're taking your cup and you're going to find somebody that's going to reciprocate. And then we have the King of, then it says, okay, what's going on with the other person? Judgment. Okay, hold on. You can't really see that. But anyway, let me put some of these cards up there so we won't forget about the images. Some of the images, all right, that we can leave up here so we can have some cards on there up here. All right. Just keep some cards up there. Just, oh, with the Hierophant and stuff. Okay. Okay. So I don't want to forget to put my cards up there, is to, make the reading look like it's about tarot. So I don't want to forget that too. I'll try to remember that next time. That's why I brought this. I've been using this since 2018. I think I made this into the end of 2018, when I used to do another tarot channel, before 2020. I don't have that channel anymore, but this is the new channel I've had for over 4 years. So we're good. Okay. So we have you going towards someone that's reciprocating. So and then the universe is like, oh, you want to know what's going on with the other person? Well, how we call judgment? Fine. So here we are. It's like, well, the judgment is that this King of Wands goes and finds his peace. Going to go through a whole transition. It's going to be painful because death is never easy. Okay. Death, transitioning is never easy. But look at him sitting by himself, having to face his childhood, having to face all his decisions, also facing people that have lived and died in their life, having to face this. And one day, the lesson that is supposed to be learned is that this person no longer needs to have you call them to tell them, to boost their ego, to give them reassurance that everything's going to be all right. They need to be able to be like you, where you're saying, you know what, I have self-love, I'll be okay. So this King of Wands is being meant to face how to love themselves. If they've been dependent on a relationship that they've been holding on to, some of these people are going to get a divorce, separation, and leave. It's time to themselves. Okay. Also, if somebody has always gotten attention from a family member, we have the Six of Cups come out earlier. People that you love, people that you're close to, your family members, you're always encouraging these people, but they never reciprocate. That's why you're going towards temperance. It says you're going towards somebody with the Three of Wands. It says you're starting a new beginning. You're moving forward. You're going towards your new beginning, and you're holding your cup and you're like, I can't wait to show love to somebody. I can't wait to show love to new people, this new person, this new soulmate, this new collective. You're moving forward. That's what the wand is. You're taking a new wand and you're starting a new beginning. And if you're thinking of having a baby in the future, I can't wait to show my baby love. Or, if you're traveling, I can't wait to show whomever love. Maybe you're going to another country for the first time and you're just so happy. I can't wait to show these people love. Something like that. Okay. And so we have you going towards temperance, where you're wanting people to reciprocate. People are going to love you. It says so right here. It says you have enough love to give, and you're going to be able to pour out, and people are going to love you back. It says so with temperance. The cards are right here. It didn't say anything else but temperance. It says you're going to have a flow of back and forth. It is. It's in the cards. Like I just didn't make that up. It's like right here. There's no other card before and said maybe or I think so. No, the next card, the third card out was temperance. You are going to have a reciprocating love relationship with either your new person, a new place, new time, new partner, new people, because the 3 of Wands says you're going to launch forward. You're moving towards your next destination. You're going to, and you have a lot of love to give. The Queen of Cups right there. A lot of love. Look at that water. Got a lot of love to give. And you look how the water is meshing in like this. You're going to be able to just bathe in the love that people, you're going to give people love and shower them with love. And it's going to be like you're under a waterfall, just all together, just bathing in this love. Okay. Um, and so the judgment for this person is so that they can learn to love themselves without having to have you call them and encourage them. They need to take what they've learned from how you did it, and they need to learn from how you did it and say, okay, well, and maybe them going towards um um it's like I think you see how this person's by themselves. That's how it's got to be. Whoever you're being told to leave in the past, this is why. Whoever these people are, they've been dependent on money, fame. They've been dependent on those things. They haven't been dependent on emotional, in like self love. They've been depending on other groups, other people, other things to make them feel good, to show love. Like flowers doesn't really show that you love someone, because someone can hand you flowers 1 minute and be sleeping with somebody else in 2 hours. Okay. Like literally the flowers didn't even get dried yet. And they're handing somebody else flowers and sleeping with them too. So flowers don't mean love, but flowers can come from a lover that loves you. Okay. So with that, this King of Wands is now um you see how they're going through a transition? The thing swirling around them. It's like they had you the whole time, and now they're going through some upheaval. Okay, and this is going to teach them this reason why you have to go. You cannot go backwards. Leave them alone, because it's time for. How I said this earlier, it is time for them to level up and start loving themselves, because you did it. You did it. And so it's kind of saying you're holding back their progress by looking back. Just don't look back. If they try to come back to you, um, try the best you can to explain in a spiritual way, in a good way. But sometimes you may have to be stern, because some people, if they keep trying and trying, and you know, be like, hey, you need to go, stay away or something. But with the King of Cups here, I see that maybe some of you have let go of somebody. The judgment was that this person with the ego, with the King of Wands there, this may be somebody that has their own business, has their own money, is very attractive. Other people, and maybe a speaker, but maybe also somebody that travels or has traveled for business. And with the King of Wands means business, means travel, means attractive, means somebody that's also that gets down, possibly with possibly if they're in their ego with co-workers and yeah, people they work with, they get down like that. And that's it's saying with the devil card here earlier, there's temptation. Getting down with people in the workplace is not uncommon, but it's temptation. Okay, and some people sometimes think that's love. We had the devil card and the cup of love right next to each other. Some people may think they may be looking for love in the wrong places, and that's where this 9 of cups comes in at, where this person has been looking for love in the wrong places. And if you have rejected this person, they still have to go and heal. And is the five of cups came up that they're going to be in regret. So this is going to sit them down, and they're going to start removing people from their life that actually they think may have kept them from coming towards you, or understanding you, or being with you. This person is going to be removing people, but sometimes it could be that you are just a catalyst to make them realize that they need to move people out of their circle for good. You removing yourself is going to make them realize who was there and who was not there for them. Just you removing yourself, you know. And some of these people, they may have rejected you, so now you're finally okay with it. You're like, okay, I'll go. I'll remove myself from your situation and let you handle it. Now you're not pouring in the love with this King of Wands. Why is this King of Wands at a Nine of Cups? It's time for them to self-soothe, um, instead of calling you and depend on you to give those words of encouragement. Self-soothe them. I mean, soothe them. Okay, the death cards mean they're going through a transition. It's going to be painful because it was for us. We know it's not that easy, but it shouldn't be as hard for them because they had us to soften some of that blow that's going to take place. They had us to help them get to higher levels. And the crazy part is that the levels that they've gotten in on is higher than some of us. And this is probably why the universe is like, hey, it's good for you can go now. We need them to handle it without you. We need you. You can start a new life. The gates are open for you to now find the love of your life. Time for pampering all these people, giving emotionally, is done. It's your turn. It's your turn to get your soulmate. So the reason you may have not had the right soulmate is because these people have been sucking on, I mean, just like sucking on your emotions, or sucking on your energy. And it's time to cut them off. But if you don't, it's like really, really up to you. But you're going to have a lot of issues if you don't listen to the call. Three of Wands is saying you must leave these people in the past. And if you don't, you're going to find out why you should, because you're going to get a tower moment. Hopefully it's not, it's like, but the crazy part is that this tower moment, it would be it's just a delay. So if you let somebody go that you like, I can't do nothing with this, and then you bring them right back, it's going to be worse than last time. Because the universe got to show you you're just not getting it. It's going to be worse than last time. Okay. Hopefully it's not that bad. But it might be that last time you was able to get them out. Now you can't get them out. Now you got to get restraining orders and do all kinds of stuff. No, first time was easy to get them out, and universe is like, leave them back there. Don't take them back. Then you're like, I love them. I care. You take them back. Now you're dealing with, how do I get them out of here? And going everywhere to ask suggestions. And then the system is like, hey, get a restraining order on them. We'll help you. Or just go over there. Now everybody's giving you advice, on how to do this thing. First, you can't get the right advice. You're going to check everywhere. And then suddenly, when you've been like, oh my gosh, when it's time for the universe, is like, okay, remove this person, the right advice will come to you. And you're like, dang, how come somebody didn't tell me that like 2 weeks ago when I was trying to remove this situation? But anyway, yeah, so if something has been removed, it walked away, let it go. 2026, if something didn't come into your 2026 with you, you didn't talk on the phone, you didn't see each other, And the thing is that when I say you talk on the phone, it doesn't mean that the person that has been ghosting you suddenly calls on the holiday when it gets dark and they're in the bathroom. Okay, we don't. I'm not talking about that. Hey, that didn't happen with me. Okay, so I'm just making up scenarios, but no, that don't count. People that actually care about you or you care about, that have been there throughout the years. You've communicated for years at a time. Never really a dull moment. Never really broken it up to to too many years apart, not talking, not this is not a situation where people are ghosting you. These are people that really you really care about. They have actually still been there with you, and you love them. So yeah, this is a time for someone to be alone. The universe says you need to pull your energy away and let these people see how it feels to be without you, without your the emotional cups that you've been giving them that has been keeping them afloat. Oh man. And unfortunately, this King of Wands that's been dependent on your Nine of Cups because you've been emotionally, you're very you're a person that got it together emotionally and you're holding it up. So you're encouraging others because you've learned how to do it. So you're encouraging them. And now you're taking that away. They're going to have to learn how to do it themselves. And so it's going to be very painful for them. With the Death card here, the Nine of Cups, the King of Wands, you have removed. Um, it's kind of like with the Nine of Cups right next to the King of Wands says judgment. This King of Wands has been using you as his emotional stability. He or she has been using you as their emotional stability. This is how they get around. You stabilized their emotions so they feel like a Nine of Cups. They don't have to do it alone. You're doing it for them by yourself. This could also represent you. They're using your energy to move around. But now I'm going to clarify that. I'm just saying, now it's being taken away. And now it's excruciating for them to deal with that. It's like a death. Ooh, I didn't the devil card. The shadow, doing the shadow work. They got to do the shadow work. But look what flipped upside down on top of the death card. That's the Four of Wands on top of the death card. The Four of Wands, that is not the card you want on top of the death card. They're not able to keep their marriages intact when you take this away. They're not able to keep promise of a marriage, engagement, or relationship, promise of being there. See, like when they're in these at these family events, like you've taken away this thing that made them feel very high and mighty and feel like they got it all together. You took it away, and now something that's traditional doesn't feel so traditional anymore. So if this person had the holidays and they didn't include you, you've taken away your emotions, and now they have no emotional support, no backup plan. Your Nine of Cups, you just pulled it away, and now it's like a rug pulled from under them. Something that was traditional doesn't feel so traditional anymore. So some of these people, their holiday wasn't all that great without your energy. I can't believe the Four of Wands just flipped like that. It literally flipped. I mean, I'm shuffling the cards upright. Ooh, Temperance at the bottom. Temperance at the bottom. And I'm gonna have to put this card up here. This is something else. I can't believe I'm gonna have to use a different deck to show the death card up here because I need that to show in my video. I need to put that in my video. That's just wild. Mm. Okay. Okay, whatever. I talked about temperance before that, but it's so weird that this is the card. And then we have the nine. I wonder if this will stay. Hmm. Uh-huh. I wonder. Mm. So that's the nine of cups, and that's the king of wands, and there's judgment. All right. Oh man. Wow. So I was going to ten of cups. That's at the bottom. Wow, we just took temperance, and the ten of cups is right behind it. Hmm. So we had the four of wands. Queen of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Even when it was so weird, this person is staying in their love relationship, in a relationship, not even love. They're just staying in the relationship because of the money. This person they can afford their what they have because they're with someone that has money. Okay, but you may end up getting money in the future if you're not if you don't have luxury or you're not rich yet, and you may have a lover that wants to get back with you. Okay, but you're not interested with the four of wands upside down. You're not interested. What you once thought would have been something traditional that you wanted from this person. You wanted the house, the picket fence, the marriage, the house, the picket fence, the dog, whatever you call it, right? It's upside down. You're no longer interested in anything um, from this romantic partner. Once you get your luxury, once you get your money, and this person, and your money comes in, and this person all of a sudden wants to be the person that you was wishing for before you became rich or whatever, before you became wealthy or before you have a new partner. Because some of these people, even when you have a new partner, think that they were the one that was supposed to have this with you. But when you tried to have it with them, they were rejecting you and being with everybody but you, offering this to everybody but you, marrying somebody else, engaged to someone else, but knew of you, already knew of you. I mean, knew of you, meaning possibly slept with you already, but decided to engage somewhere else. So it's not like they didn't have a choice. They made their decision. These people are having problems. Like there's no love in whatever relationship that they're holding up as tradition. Okay, I'm the word divorce has been coming up a lot because in order for somebody to get to the nine of cups, they definitely have to be divorced from someone they don't want, but they stay because of money. There's ultimately going to be a divorce. So even if you're part of the collective inspirational people and you take your past back, you're gonna end up being divorced to them in the future. So don't take them back. This is especially if the person wants you because of money. Okay, my light's blinking. 1 second. Lady? Uh-oh. Let me go check on. Hey, hey, why are you on here? Why are you right back? Um, bathroom light blinking. Nobody's moving. The bathroom light this is so crazy. This light is connected to the socket that's connected to the light that's in the bathroom. So if the bathroom light blinks, but suddenly, I mean, you can see in the video that the light started blinking out of nowhere, but no one's doing anything. It's like past midnight, and I'm doing a video. My daughter, she's asleep in the back in the room, sleep, but the light just started blinking just now, and no one's moving around. I've been sitting here talking the whole time. So anyway, so the bathroom light blinks suddenly out of nowhere once in a while, almost all the time. Now, yeah, whatever. And now this one's blinking, hooked up to the same socket. That's crazy. Anyway, we have the Ace of Swords. Oh my God, that means I'm telling the truth. I just told you the truth right now. And the Ace of Swords just like, yep, she's telling the truth. So if you want to know, I'm like, oh, what is she talking about? I'm just telling you what's happening. Okay. I just told you the truth. And the card that comes out is the Ace of Swords. Like, I'm like, okay, the truth card just came out after I just said something that happens in my home. Just, just suddenly out of nowhere, you know. But I mean, I could tell you all day what is going on with these lights and maybe some. I don't care. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm not wasting time with my video talking about things that these neighbors and the city is doing on their spare time when you're minding your business. Okay. Um, they got time. They just got a lot of time on their hands. Okay. The lovers and the Ace of Swords, and something about telling the truth with the lovers, with the page, with the Queen of Pentacles and the lovers, is that you're going to have to tell the truth to your ex, or they're going to have to come to you with the truth. Mm-hmm. So telling the truth is going to turn that card upside down for them, because you're going to have to let them know that you're no longer interested in that fairy tale that you had of them. You just have to tell the truth. And they may come to you with the truth, and you're like, well, it's too late. I'm not interested. I don't want that family life that I thought we could have together. It says 3 of Wands, Queen of Wands. You got to move, go forward. Don't look back. If you need to talk to your ex and tell them briefly. You don't need to explain anything. They know what they did. Okay. You don't need to explain, oh, because you did this. Well, that's why I'm doing this. No, no. Make it easy on yourself. Just, I'm not interested. Go away. I'm not interested. But if it's a relationship that has been, there for a long time, say your piece. It's not even that long of a sentence. Say, hey, enjoy your enjoy your family. Enjoy your family. You know, may you know may you enjoy the year as much as you can. I don't know. Whatever. Just say your piece. That's it. Okay. All right, the Ace of Swords, please. Clarify the Ace of Swords. It just came out, so I want to know why it came out suddenly. Um, with the 5 of Cups at the bottom. Well, no, 4 of Cups. Options. Yeah. Okay. Rejecting someone. Okay, so that's the truth. It's truth. Someone's okay. Okay, okay, I get it. Okay, I don't want to go through that real quick. Okay, so you have the Four of Cups here. You're offering it to someone. I mean, someone's offering it to you, but you're having to tell them the truth that you're no longer interested. You're indifferent with the way they acted, they treated you. You're like, I got, I'm gonna check out these other cups too. Okay, they're looking pretty decent. They're looking pretty good right now. And yes, you're offering me something that I've been wanting. Let's say someone from the past. They're offering something you've been wanting for what? 3, 5, what? 20, 15, 10 years, whatever. Okay. You've been wanting this cup of love. Now they're offering it to you. And you're like, I don't know. Now you have the audacity to say that, oh man, I got options. But before, this was the only cup you wanted. No one could tell you anything. That's the only cup you wanted. Where's the Ace of Cup? There it is, right there. That's the only cup you wanted. Look at your eyeball and you're like your eye looking right in it, like I don't see anything else. Even if you're not awakened, even if you're halfway awakened, even if you're fully awake, you would take them for however they were. That's how serious you would have taken this cup. They could come in, you would have taken them anyway. Any moon cycle from, mm, I mean, you were so in love with this person. Like you're like, you know what? I'll work with it. You was willing to work with whatever they had going on, whether they were fully awakened or not. But that's because you were in love. And this cup, you would have done anything to get that cup. Now this is the person. This is that lover offering it. But this is also maybe because you have money now, or you're rich, or you're in luxury, or you have income, you have resources that they think that they could attach to, the lovers. But you have options. They're going to come, somebody's going to come with the truth or want to tell you the truth, or you're going to have to just tell them the truth that you're not interested when they come a calling. Okay. So, yeah, there's definitely Four of Cups is coming out more than twice. Okay. More than twice. Or is it more than twice? It's inside the Seven of Cups. There's a four in there, Four Cups. There's Four Cups, and then we had earlier we had the Four of Cups actually come out, but I put all the cards back. Okay, all right. So Queen of Pentacles. Goodness, I can't even say anything. Queen of Pentacles doesn't want to be. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups upside down with the Four of Cups. It just flew right out. Just flew right out. Two of Cups upside down. Upside down. Two. So yeah, it's a no. You don't see this being a thing between the two of you. There's no partnership, there's no trust, there's no love. You know there's no love. Even if this person come back and tries to offer that, you know there's no love. You witness that this person doesn't love you. If this is what comes in when they come in saying this, they don't love you. But if you're looking for love, don't accept that cup. Okay, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Don't waste theirs. Okay, really not a waste of their time, but it to put it, yeah, it's a waste of their time. Yes, it is. Don't waste yours and don't waste theirs. Wow. Okay. Wow. Mm. All right. Ooh, ooh. That's so crazy. The Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the two keys. I was talking about the high priest is here. Okay. So you're going to get the Queen of Pentacles. Who you're meeting is a high priest. It's somebody that's they went to school with you. That did the work. The Hierophant. The beginning of the video shows a Hierophant with two keys. It says that the person you will meet will have the other key. Okay, I just said that earlier. The Hierophant and the High Priest. Your soulmate is a High Priest and a High Priestess. You're supposed to, both keys are supposed to go together. And we have card with two keys showing up, two pairs of keys. So there's going to be a lot of people graduating. That's two pairs of keys. Okay. So it's not, you're going to be very happy that there are other people getting together as couples that are in the collective. They're getting their keys too, and they're getting their soulmate. They're getting the person, they're getting the people and the person and the place and ideas and businesses that are meant for them. They have the keys to open these locks, to open these doors to their prosperity, their blessings. So the high priest comes out and lands on the Queen of Pentacles. This person wants to be your high priest. This King of Pentacles, this person that the Four of Wands is upside down, saying you're not interested. You're not interested in anything traditional with them. No relationship, no marriage, no commitment, no business, no pleasure. No, when I say pleasure, I mean real pleasure. Okay, you're not interested in that. Okay, you're not going to give it your all. You're not going to give it your best. It's going to probably be nonchalant if you do become intimate because you were lovers, but it's kind of like you're not going to trust anyway. So it's not going to be the real thing as if you were with your real soulmate that is coming in. So even if you go back with an ex-lover, it's not going to be the same because you can't relax because this is somebody that has been holding back from you moving forward. And now they want you for now what? It's kind of like, okay, so this person thinks that they're supposed to be your high priest if you're the high priestess, and vice versa. They want to come in and reap the benefits of the what a high priest would get when they're with a high priestess. What a high priestess would get when they're with a high priest. So when they brought up the Queen of Pentacles, it has to say it said the high priest. Okay, so because it was a feminine energy, it brought in a masculine energy, saying that you're the Queen of Pentacles, you're high, you're the keys that belong to you, the other key that you were there that you are going to be getting belongs to your high priest. So it's telling the feminine energy that the masculine energy is the other one, is you're going to get the person that has the other key to your heart. Okay. That's pretty cool. And it's the lovers. But you're going to have a choice. You're going to have choices and you're going to have to choose wisely because one of them has the key, the right key to your heart. You will have options. You will have temptation. You will have choices. But choose one that is very truthful. Be truthful. Be true to yourself. Tell yourself the truth. Do not lie to yourself about these lovers that come in and try to sugarcoat what they're doing. Don't sugarcoat the past. The past did what they did. They show you who they are. That's who they are. If this person has been on and off ghosting you for 15, 20 years, that's who they are. Okay? And they did not see you this 2025, recent 2025, they still did not celebrate holidays with you. The most important family holidays. Family. This person did not celebrate holidays with you. They didn't treat you like family. And if they didn't treat you like family or come see you like their family, what makes you think that your son, suddenly that you're the one? For 20 years, 15, 10 years, this person never celebrated a holiday with you when these are considered family holidays and days off. It was their day off. So there's no excuse. So do not consider this person commitment, your high priest or high priestess. They're not the one that has the key. Don't lie to yourself. It says don't lie to yourself. If you choose the first person that did all that to you, you're going to get what you deserve because you've been told not to. It comes with consequences. You're gonna get what you deserve because it's saying you pick this, this is what comes with it. But you're already aware of this person's behavior and what comes with them. But you're gonna choose them when the universe is saying there's something new. I know you're uncertain. Okay, you remember we saw the devil card earlier. You're uncertain on whether you're being told the truth because there's deception everywhere. You don't even know if this whole collective chosen one thing is a whole scam. You're not aware. You're being told you've learned something, but you're like, okay, where's my blessing? Is this a joke? Is there a real divine? Is there a real higher up? Is there someone really looking down and saying, you've done the work, here's your blessing, if you haven't seen it yet? Yes, so remember we have the uncertain card right next to the blessing, the Hierophant. You're uncertain if your name's going to be called, if you're going to get the this luxury, this lifestyle, this new beginning, this job, this whatever it is, this new beginning. I know you're uncertain, but that doesn't mean you lie to yourself and pick the past because, oh well, I don't know if the universe or the Most High, whoever you believe in, is going to give me this new soulmate. So you doubt yourself and you like, well, I know the past. I should just hold on to that. That's what, if you tell yourself that, no, you're going to tell yourself, well, I know the past. I shouldn't let go of that completely because I don't have any proof that the universe is, or this, whoever you believe in is going to give you a real soulmate. Yes, you're uncertain. And there's no, that you don't have, that there's nothing wrong with you thinking like that. That's normal. It's normal to be just aware that something is not there. So how can you believe in it? It's true. That's fine. No one needs to stomp you down because you don't believe what you don't see. It's not fair to be mad at you because you don't believe something you don't see. It's natural. And when anybody comes to you and say, well, just believe it. I know a lot of people that are dead and gone that just believe it. My great grandma was one of them. And she still never got her soulmate or the love of her life. And she kept putting money into the church, got nothing out of it. But towards the last of her days, miserable, being kicked around by her own family members and being locked in the basement when she was old. But she continuously put money into that church and was believing in things she wanted, never got it, and dead and gone. Never got it. So I understand why you would think, okay, these blessings that said they're going to come in, I've done the work, but I'm uncertain because they're not there. I seen my great grandma live through that. So I understand that anybody coming to you with their belief system telling you to just believe anyway, that's not fair. But I'm telling you just not to lie to yourself that the person from the past is the one, or someone new because you just really want a relationship, that someone new that is not giving you everything you need. Don't pretend they're the one just because you just want to have a relationship, just because you don't want anybody to think you're single. Don't pretend anyone is the one. Just tell your truth. Tell them the truth. I'm not interested. You're not it. And tell yourself the truth. They're not it, and you're not interested. And you'll be fine. And the next one will come along eventually. And the next one, if it have to, but you have choices for a reason. The Seven of Cups came out that there may be several options. Hopefully not too many, because it does get boring after a while. Dating, dating, dating. But anyway, that's the end of this reading because I think my lights was, blinking for a reason. It's like, hey, wrap this reading up, Um, maybe I can do another one later. Okay. But, I don't really have to wrap it up, but it takes longer to upload, when I, take a little bit longer. So I might do another one later on. Today's January 2nd, 2026. Happy New Year to everyone. And, it's a great reading, right? Hmm.